Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hello there friends, Elisabeth from Norway here again with a new card, or cards, because I've batch made these last minute Christmas cards. It's all about the background piece on these cards, and there's a lot of embossing, which is very easy. And I've also made some sentiments, as you can see, for these cards. I usually don't do that, but these cards I think needed a sentiment. I've also stamped a little bit on the inside, and on the back side I've used my new stamp from my friend Kathleen, the handmade stamp, and with love from Elisabeth. I've also made some labels. This is like very easy labels, same as the card, made same as the cards, and it's only written on the back side to and from in Norwegian, of course, because I'm going to use them on my Christmas presents. So if you think these are lovely and nice and would like to see how it's done, please follow the tutorial. First of all, let's have a look at the stamps I've used. I've used both the big snowflakes and the small snowflakes, and the very tiny small snowflakes, and the stars too, and the sorry, the star group, and also these Christmas greetings sentiments. I've used a watercolor paper, and the size is A4. It's cold press 200 GSM, and the card topper are 8 times 12.5 centimeters. The finished cards are a little bit different than this, because I found out to make tags in the middle of everything. But let's move on. I've used some sprays this time, purples and blues, and also this pewter. It's a silvery spray, really nice. If you don't have it, use something else, because you need to have some bling. I've used some Brushos, ultramarine, turquoise, and purple. If you don't have Brushos, you can of course use Dinkles. And the inks are Paradise, Warm Breeze, and Bluebell, Versafine Clair, of course. That's the only one I've got, actually, besides the Distress Oxides. I've also used this metallic gilding polish to edge the cards, like as you can see here. This purple polish is really nice, and I love it together with the blue. I've done it on both the cards and also on these tags or labels, as you can see. What else? We need a little die for the labels. I just have this old die, and of course Versamark for the embossing, and some embossing powder. I used WoW Sparkling Snow, and also the WoW White Puff Twinkle, just to see how different they are, or if there is any difference. And also I've used this black one. It's called Black Glint. It's also very nice. It's for the sentiment. I've embossed these sentiments on this silver paper. As you can see, you can't see much difference between the Sparkling Snow and the White Puff embossing powder. There is a little. I've used this white Brilliance ink as well for some stamping, and some gouache, white gouache for the background. And instead of acrylic this time, I usually use acrylic. Some brushes, big ones, and also a few pens. This is a fine line, but it's 01, not 005. and also a white Posca pen and my pencil and some tweezers for embossing, and my handmade static pouch, my heat tool, and some water and some salt. This is ordinary table salt. And I think, and this is the cardstock I've used. I use a normal cardstock for the card, and some black for the backing, and also this for the sentiments I've used this silver cardstock, and this grayish one I've used behind the labels because when I make backgrounds, my backsides always looks really messy, so I have to have something to hide it. And some gold thread. You can use whatever you have. If you don't have gold, you can use something else. And that's it. That was all the materials I've used. So not many materials this time. And as usual, if you don't have what I have, use what you have in your stash, and also use the colors you like. I really like these purple and blues for this kind of icy look. So that's it. Let's start. As you can see, it's an A4 background piece, but and I've done some measurements on it, but this is all wrong. I will explain during my tutorial. I've done some changes to it. So let's go on. So when it was all dry, I decided I would make some labels as well, because I could make smaller cards. Can you see the lines? I just drawn up the lines. It's the label die is 3.5 centimeters. So I just measured out how many labels I could do in the middle of the card because I wanted the darker corner on the cards. So I just made some marks, and I'm gonna cut along these marks, and I will show you the result. As you can see, after I've cut it after my lines and measures, I could get 4 cards and 6 labels out of this, and I think this is just fine. Actually, I like this. So that's it, guys, all finished and matched with black and the white cardstock, and I've put on the sentiment. It's embossed on this silver paper, and my handmade stamp that was gifted to me by sweet Kathleen. I love that one. I really like these cards. I really love that background, and it's very easy. You just have to make a really layered background with a lot of texture. It's all in the background, these cards, actually, and the embossing is so easy. If you don't get a crisp image with the embossing, it doesn't really matter, because I kind of like that the embossing powder is here and there and everywhere. It adds to the texture, actually. And these really cute labels as well. It was a good idea to make some labels with this kind of big background piece I got. Well, guys, I think this was my last Christmas card this year, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please give it a go, and then post it on Bello's Facebook pages. It's easy, and if you wonder about anything, you can, as always, PM me, and I will answer you as quickly as I can. So, for now, Merry Christmas, everybody. See you next time. Have a nice week. Do some art. Do a lot of art, actually. And have a peaceful time. Okie dokie. Bye-bye.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We